Okay, today it's gonna be a tough one. Darko Audio, one of the top YouTube channel in HiFi, if not the number one, posted that there's too many YouTubers in HiFi covering low budget gear. The Apartment Audiophile reacted immediately by stating basically that it was kinda true, but as a reviewer you have to start somewhere. Well, is there too many YouTubers in HiFi? This video aims to change the perspective of the question. Welcome to the Bast Audiophile with your host, the Bast, an audiophile. And today we will answer the tough questions: are there too many HiFi reviewers on YouTube? This question is worth asking. Over the last 2 years, YouTube has been flooded with a playad of YouTube channels in HiFi. Some good, some average, but I haven't seen that many bad ones though. Pretty much every channel I've seen has some kind of knowledge, and all of them were basically really passionate. Everyone brings something to the table, so I don't mind watching many videos on the same topic. I learn most of the time something new from different people, and I don't mind watching new faces. If you know my channel, you know that I've done a video on my top 10 HiFi YouTubers in 2023, episode 63, and again another top 10 YouTubers in 2026, recently episode 79. And I'll probably do another top 10 in the coming years because many good reviewers are not covered yet. There's so many good HiFi reviewers that deserve credit. For me, the more the better. And Darko Audio and the Apartment Audiophiles were part of my top 10s. I'm subscribed to them, I watch most of their videos. I love these channels. That doesn't mean that I have to agree with every single point they make though. Everything here started with a web post by Darko Audio. Darko says in his post, YouTube is the #1 driver of new people in HiFi and EdFi. Not audio shows, not magazine reviews, not websites, not a friend's recommendation. That's the pipeline. That's how it works now. And for that reason alone, entry-level coverage on YouTube matters in a way that's difficult to overstate. And I agree, every day YouTube converts people into audiophiles. New YouTubers, unknown YouTubers, can be as effective as established ones to convert normal people into audiophiles. Of course I agree with Darko that there's some repetition, that there's a loner trap, an affiliate pull, that many claims giant killer at every video, and that the return policy favors low-budget gear. Read his post in the description down below to learn more about these points. But I have to disagree with him when he says, and yet increasingly I find myself asking whether we've reached a point of diminishing returns in quantity and quality. I disagree because I don't understand the concept of diminishing return in quantity. He adds, too many channels chasing the same territory. Why too many, I'm asking. What does it mean, too many? Does it mean that you don't have time to watch them all? Or does it imply that there's some negative consequences? If so, what are the negative consequences from the viewer's perspective? What I see is dilution. Some dilution of content, meaning that Darko's videos are submerged by new videos coming from other YouTubers. The dilution is compensated by an increase of exposition. People are exposed to HiFi now more than before, and it's a good thing. Again, the more YouTubers, the better for the industry. All these new YouTubers are like a huge army that recruits new audiophiles for Darko. And if there's too many videos on the same topic, we just skip and search for something else. And eventually we find the greatest channels like Darko Audio. It doesn't take too much time because the YouTube algorithm is working favorably for channels like Darko. Darko gets more traffic on his channel from these unknown YouTubers than if they were not there. So he should be happy about all these new channels. Also, Darko says that these new channels bring the quality down. Is that so? I tend to disagree. Where are the YouTubers that are so bad that they would turn off people? I haven't meant a lot. On the contrary, there are so many good, decent, and interesting YouTubers. There's always something to learn. And I disagree that there's a diminishing return in terms of quality. What I see is very good HiFi YouTubers every day. The Apartment Audiophile being one of them. The Apartment Audiophile responded to Darko in a video where he stated that he covers low-budget gear because he's still unknown and struggles with manufacturers' attention. He has to start somewhere. But if you watch the Apartment Audiophile's videos, they're great. They're really well produced. We have to welcome new YouTubers like him. And there's many good new YouTuber channels. I don't see the drop in quality. In fact, if you look at old videos about HiFi, the production was less good. Just look at early videos of your favorite YouTuber to understand the point. The quality improves every day on YouTube. New YouTubers feel the competition and they adapt. Of course, there's a lot of YouTubers in HiFi, and I'm one of them. And to Darko's point on quantity, I ask myself often, where's my value? Why should people watch my videos? I think the reason why people should watch my videos is I try to cover some new aspect every single time. I don't really follow trends. I try to follow my curiosity and my passion. I try to present you with rare findings. Try to distance myself from the crowd like Darko. Right now I make this video because I have a different opinion than Darko's and the Apartment Audiophile. I believe that the more YouTubers, the better for the industry. It grows the pie for all. And it converts many more new audiophiles. I do try to bring something new to YouTube every single video. Recently, you can watch my videos of rare content like the 10 tips to take care of your ears, episode 77, why DACs sound different, episode 78, 56 terms used by audiophiles, episode 80, how to build a HiFi system, episode 81, what is a phono preamplifier, episode 83 for those who don't know, how to do your room acoustic, episode 85, amp acoustic panels, episode 86, how to get your ears tested, episode 89, is too much HiFi possible? Can you spend too much in HiFi, episode 90, or even a carbon fiber turntable mat, episode 93. All these videos present something that I haven't found elsewhere on YouTube, or where I present a personal twist on it. The link is down below in the description for all these videos if you are interested. I hope I didn't offend anyone with this video, that's not the goal. I understand Darko's position and I feel the same way in some regards. But I don't see any problem with the situation from a broader perspective. The Apartment Audiophile was right to reply to Darko, because the market grows and changes with new YouTubers like the Apartment Audiophile, and what goes for Darko goes for Steve Guttenberg, New Record Day, HiFi Huff, Thomas and Stereo, and other well-established channels. They all benefit from unknown HiFi YouTubers. The YouTube algorithms favor well-established channels, but the new generation of YouTubers is pushing the limits of attention and grows the pie. It brings more people to the hobby of HiFi. It generates more exposition. Having that said, it's true that well-established YouTubers still have to prove themselves at every single video to face competition, and there's no rest for anyone. And again, this is a good thing for the viewers and the industry. Are there too many HiFi YouTubers? Please comment down below so we can have a nice conversation on the topic. If you have any suggestions for my channel on how to improve, feel free to share. I want to improve and to be more relevant to you. On this, thank you for your time up to here. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to this channel. Also, if you want to be part of the making of these videos, you're welcome to join our Patreon. You can follow the progress of this channel and chat with me while I work on these videos. On this, I wish you all the best. Until the next video, take care, listen to good music, and goodbye.